In this segment, I'm going to be showing you the spiral technique. We'll be using these beautiful daisies to make a hand-tied bouquet with that technique. I always like to teach in the beginning how to make a spiral technique with these daisies because they're simple, there's not a lot of leaves in the way, and it's just a good way to learn. So get your flowers ready, remove the leaves, and let's begin. Pick up your first stem, and we always want to put it between the thumb and forefinger. Just rest it there loosely, don't hold it really tight. And I've chosen 3 different types of daisies just to give it a bit of color. Anything goes, full on one color or mixed, looks beautiful. So hold it loosely, add the next one, and we're laying it on top. Do a little spin, and I'm laying it on top. Lay that on top. Always going in the same angle. Just spin and lay on top. I'm still holding it here. I'm not going like this, just relax. Spin, put it on. Lay it on top on the angle and spin. The reason you spin is just you can mix up your colors that way. Spin and lie. See how it's creating a center point? I call that the waistline. You're holding onto the waist. This is becoming nice, like an upside down saucer, and the stems are splaying out. That gives you a good, the reason why we do that is because the flowers flow nicer, you're not breaking the stems. If we were to do it straight, that's where you could get bent stems, especially when you get into wedding work. This is just such a great technique to learn. So slanted, always the same direction. You go like that, then you're throwing things off the same direction. Nice and easy. See? Then you tie it off, and you've got a beautiful bouquet. See, I can go looser, go up higher, it's tighter, but that's the waistline. That's what you want to achieve. Just like that. Practice that quite a few times till you get the handle of it. And I'll show you the same thing, but adding a bit of greens, because some flowers you might like a bit of greens in between. Daisies are so fresh, and I love them. Just grab a bunch on the way home and put them in your kitchen. Liven up the day. So I'm going to start with the daisies, all white this time, and just show you how to do it again with throwing a few greens in it. So hold the stem. Let's start with a few. Just like that. You don't really need to turn it now because we only have one color. You can turn it for placement. Now maybe I might want to put in a couple of leaves. The same thing. Put your leaves still on the same direction. Always lying it on top and spinning. Just the spinning for the leaves is because you want it to be even. So put a couple more stems, maybe another leaf, turn it, stem. All right, so a couple more stems to go, keeping the spiraling. We're going to finish off with a couple of greens. I'm using just the sturdy Salal greens. It's very good for this kind of a thing because daisies can last for like weeks. Keep them fresh water. Finish off with Salal because that's another one that lasts a long time. Always check when you're making it too that you're going for the upside down saucer. Don't have stems pushed in too much. But at the very end, before you tie it off, you can adjust. Keep your hand a little loose and you can adjust up and down. Get some raffia, something to tie. Hold on to it with your finger, one end, and just spin that around to hold your bunch. Lie it down. Just tie a knot. And then cut your length that you desire, depending on what vase you want to use. Keep your hands away when you're cutting. And then enjoy. Put it in a vase of lukewarm water and food. So take home some daisies today and practice.